Success doesn't come from talent alone. It's built in the quiet hours. When doubt whispers, we don't flinch. It's another DONCAST. We don't just speak for the sake of speaking. We talk when things need to be addressed. Before we get into that, the man on my left, I bet my life on him. G in the building. Talk to me.
Welcome back, man.
Looking blood eaglish over there.
If you ain't got it, go get it. SEDONS.com.
Available where?
Go to the club shop.
It's serious stuff, guys. I don't laugh because we're comedians. I laugh because what we're doing is things that people wouldn't believe would happen. I have to find it funny that people like us are here achieving the things we set out to achieve through pure grit, faith, and belief. Before we get into this one, I'd like to thank personally all of the VIDs from last season who went out and bought season tickets. For those who are not familiar with what VID is, it means very important Don. So everyone who buys a season ticket for the club, we class them as very important Dons. We'd like to thank you so much. People like yourself allow this club to continue growing. The VIDs for this season are now available. SEDONS.com/VID. Come and support the club, come and support the growth. And again, on behalf of all of us, thank you so much for your support. Please go and do that and come and see us. If you'd like to sponsor the DONCAST, get in touch. info@SEDONS.com. Let's have a conversation. Before we get into it today, I do want to begin with sending my love and my prayers to my dad, Mr. Old School. He's been in hospital now for 3 weeks. We have a feeling it's going to be a long journey. He personally is very, very grateful for all the messages that he's been receiving. He's a man that doesn't really use his social media, doesn't use or doesn't know how to is a good question. But he's not active on his social media. And he's also not got much energy at the moment, so he can't be touching base. But honestly, that kind of stuff keeps him going. So thank you so much to everyone. Just to be very brief about it, he had lung cancer. He had a third of his lung removed. There's been a few complications since the surgery, but he's being looked after now at St. Thomas Hospital in Waterloo. So Dad, keep going. Big up. He came in as a boy, hungry and full of promise. He leaves as a man carved by both glory and loss. A back-to-back Santan Cup champion. St. George's Park and the hills of Monaco bore witness as an eagle landed. A Ladbrokes national champion. A three-peat conqueror of the Bexley-Heath Premier Division. 10+ league titles. Back-to-back invincibles. It hasn't been done. A legacy written in the ink of dominance. He didn't just win, he ended rivalries. He didn't just build a team, he built belief. Cups lifted, standards raised, opponents silenced. And yeah, it only feels like the beginning. The crown rests easy on the head of a king. The king of Bexley, or Zamarin.
Thank you, man.
Look what you've achieved, bro.
Yeah. Nah, thank you for having me, first of all. Donny, I send my prayers to your dad.
Thank you, brother.
G, thank you for having me, man. I'll probably start off with saying we all achieved it. Do you know what I'm saying? It was a team. It was a team effort. But it flew by so quick. Literally, yesterday we was having a meeting in HQ.
Yeah.
When I come on. So yeah, man, we've got a lot to talk about.
We do, bro.
You know
G, anything you want to touch on before we get into it?
He's come in the king's glory, all white. You know, he's dressed for the occasion, and so thank you for coming, Oz.
No, thank you for having me, man.
Rumours going around he ain't dressed for this. But we won't get too into that. Oz, 5 years, achieved it all. Why now, bro? Why are you taking a step back?
Do you know what? Like,
obviously, before you answer, we will get into it.
Yeah.
But obviously, just briefly, Oz is taking a step back in terms of he's stepping down as manager of the SEDONS 5-a-side team, which we'll get into. But why?
I think, obviously, a lot has happened, and this summer has been... It's so strange because we've been in, two final? Well, the BL Borders was a semi-final. Or we've been in 2 finals, one final, 1 semi-final.
Yeah.
Bexley Heath's always going to be Bexley Heath. We're always going to... The competition, we're always going to... We've had rivalries, but we know we're always going to win that. And
won the Santan Cup as well, by the way, that's this summer.
We've won the Santan Cup. A lot has happened, And I've just come to a point now where we've won everything, and like I've got a lot going on in my private life as well, and there's just so much happening where I can't fully commit, if that makes sense. And I think it's come at a time where a perfect time in terms of, for me personally and where the club is going. I'm someone that when I lead by example, and the last 2 tournaments, me personally as a leader, I haven't done that. We won't go into why, and that's what happens behind the scenes, but like that's something that is important to me, innit? And where I can't do that anymore, I have to start asking myself questions. Am I ready to keep on doing this? And I think that's where this conversation has really arisen, if I'm honest.
Would you say the hunger's gone?
For sure. I think the hunger definitely has gone. It's sad to say, but it's the truth. Like, it come to a point where I actually don't even enjoy playing football, like now. And I think it will soon come back, but that's just the honest truth. Like, for example, the A1 tournament, I've not even come out the group. We're not going to that won't come out because we was missing a lot of players. But as much tournaments as I've played, there's not a time where I've not come out of the group. Like, that's mental. And then I'm just at the position now where I'm not as hungry as I used to be. And as mad as it sounds, I set out to win a national. That's what we all did. And we done it. And like, there's not that many nationals that's happening now because of the whole Ball League thing and things have taken over. But that's what I set out to do. And I've done it.
Yeah.
And
so you almost feel kind of like you completed your role
Literally.
on what you was supposed to do for the SC Dons 5 team as manager.
yeah.
But then no one really understands because as far as most people are concerned, a 5-side manager is 1 day a week. It's just turn up at goals and do this. Is that actually what you have to do as the SC Dons manager? What is it?
No,
What is it?
yeah.
Because I think a lot of people might see it as just it's a 5-a-side on a Monday night, and obviously the content gets created from it. What was your actual role in that position? What do you have to do?
So it's true you said there is a lot that goes into it. There's players, last minute dropouts. I've got a contact. We've got to have group calls about who we want to bring for this tournament, who we want to bring for that tournament. I've got to make 1-to-1 calls, and
Kit.
there's the kit situation. There's a lot.
Organisation of applying to tournaments, entry fees.
Yeah, there's a lot that goes into it.
And you're a man that runs your own business 7 days a week.
I've got my own business, so I've got over 7-8 staff that I have to also call and also pay. I pay them weekly, so I'm doing a lot behind the scenes as well. And don't get me wrong, I said it to you in the meeting, I'll say it here as well. When I do something, it's because I want to do it, not that I have to like by force or anything. Otherwise, I won't do it. So it's if I don't think I can do it, I say, look, guys, it's too much for me. And I think that's where we've hit in terms of me as someone where I know that this is my limit now and I need to take a step down. Do you know what I mean? Not that I'm leaving, I'm not going anywhere. I'll still be here and I'll still be playing. It's just I need to come down as manager and just be focused more on playing.
You're making it sound like a demotion. That's not what was discussed in the meeting.
Oz is sitting upstairs now.
Yeah.
Oz is at the top getting fat with us. But basically, it's an honest conversation. When obviously Oz, you came into the office, and it was an honest conversation because it's a demanding job. That's the truth. And like I said, we're friends, we're brothers. But there's times we're like on the phone, almost hotting you up, like, oh, where's my man? But that's the kind of like we're so on it. And I think obviously with SC Dons, we have the non-league journey. And I think what you've done, which has been so amazing, what you've managed to achieve, is create the FC Dons 5s is almost his own entity, away from the 11s. You've managed to build something which steps on its own. There's people that watch just the 5s. Do you know what I mean? There's people that watch all the content, but there's some people that are just they're here for the 5s. Like when the 5s doesn't come out, we get messages like, oh, where's the 5s? What's going on? Do you know what I mean? So you've managed to really to make that 5 stand on its own. And I think you had an honest conversation when you came to the office and you was just saying, boys, like, I love the club, but I've lost the hunger a bit. Do you know what I mean? You're going Albania for a while.
But why did you? Because you said it before he came.
Because I know Oz.
That was mad, you know.
I know Oz, innit?
That was actually mad.
You know, before
Yeah.
you came to the office, yeah? He said, I've got a feeling after I spoke to him last night that he's about to say that he wants to step down as manager. I said, hold on a second. Realistically, we've got to how many finals, this, that, and the other. But there was a tendency I started to see, and even we had them conversations, and I was saying, it's almost like you haven't got the same passion and you're following the habits that aren't of what you got us to. You was the person who was like, we've got to win the Nationals. You was the one, we're going to be the best team in the country. There is no tournament we don't enter where we're the top 4. Never. We haven't entered a competition where we're not top 4, top 3, top 2. And honestly, and I've never felt so confident in anything. I almost feel like at times, for example, the 5s team has had more success than the 11s.
But that's what I'm saying.
Because of your dominance and how you've wanted it.
I think
but then how did you know that he was going to feel like that?
Before I get to that, yeah, Oz, bro, I say it all the time. I say it. I've been to these tournaments now. We've been the best. Even when we don't win them. Who has ever outplayed us under Oz's tenure?
It's penalty shootouts.
Oz's version of SC Dons is just street ballers from South London. That's the era we come from, bro. Like we've been with this guy in his car on the way to tournaments. We don't prepare anything.
It's actually really bad.
Our organisation is very, very bad.
If the 5s,
And
Yeah, but at least we get the cars up there.
I know, but we're doing that. We're reaching semi-finals. We're reaching finals. We're winning. We're bopping it. We're outplaying teams, and we haven't organised anything. Let's have it right, guys. Please, let's have it right, because and that we're almost disrespecting the opponent. No, but I'm not, because I'm saying how what we became, and that's what I'm saying. This all led to the point where, as a club, we got to the point where we said you only see us in the summer. We ain't coming out in the winter. Why are we entering these tournaments? Like, we don't care about none of that. Yeah. So as a club, if the club wants to grow, we need to be in all of these tournaments. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And with the same way Oz is like, I don't think that he's lost the hunger. He just wants to play. He's a player. But you're a manager. You've been given the manager's role. The manager's role is full time, man. It's a lot. And as you said, there's tournaments throughout the winter. He can't commit. So what do? Do we just not enter anything? Because we're the same. And we'll get onto that when we introduce a new gaffer, innit? Like, we can't enter. Like, I can't be at certain places. Oz can't be there. So therefore, what do? We can't get a team out. Let it go. We'll go to Saturdays. We'll wait till the summer. You know. But anyway, in terms of Oz coming to the office, I knew, because I know Oz. So Oz was like, he's a stand-up man like us. When there's something important to be discussed, you do it in person. So when he was like, I want to come to the office and talk, when he can just ring us, I knew something was like, he needs to discuss something. And he's going to come Tuesday and he hit us on a Monday like, boys, you lot about? And I know Oz, because I'm the same. If I need to get something off my chest,
I can't wait.
I can't be sitting and waiting.
Yeah.
So I knew, especially from the A1 tournament, because even me, bro, like, we had you weren't there, Kris didn't film it, like, we went to eat halfway through it. Like, and I was just
something was wrong, yeah.
Something ain't right. I left early. Do you know what I mean? I didn't even get to see the whole thing.
Yeah.
And for us, it was like, yeah. Sometimes when you bro, we've smoked everyone, bro. Let's have it right. We've smoked everyone. And like, when you stick around for too long sometimes, you end up getting caught out. I think it's the right time. And I think he was honest with us. But I think it's an error that we will never reciprocate. Because that was South London, SC Dons. We got the best street ballers from the ends. You're from Glendon. Risky's another product of your neck of the woods. People like King Hass, Monts. This is like favela stuff, you know. Yeah. Talking of favelas, we'll get into that, because, do you know what I mean? But like, is it sad? A little bit, yeah. The reason why not extremely, because you're still here, which we spoke about, and I said to Oz, bro, you ain't leaving. Like, I said, you ain't going nowhere.
George was like, no.
Yeah, we told him he ain't going nowhere.
George was like, no way.
Like, we'll accept that you want to sit back, but if you think you're going, you ain't going nowhere.
He was like, gee, he don't want to be manager. George was like, no.
Like, slit his tires on the way
yeah. Because obviously Oz was like, look, man, I need to step back. And G was like, yeah, go Albania, come back, and then whatever. And I was like, bro, he don't want to be the manager no more, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? He wants to come back and play when he feels ready to play. But look, we don't want to waffle too long, but we had to have a DONCAST because you need your flowers, bro. You're a legend at the club. Do you know what I'm trying to say? What you've done for this Fives is unbelievable. And how old are you now? 28, yeah. You still got time. So I think you need to go away, as we said, go Albania, do your thing, travel, do what you got to do, sort your business out, and then come back to playing, bro.
Yeah. Just refreshed and play.
That's my aim.
You ain't got to worry about washing kits. You ain't got to worry about ringing Brad. Where are you, Brad? All this nonsense. You ain't got to worry about that. It's just about, we got this tournament. Can you play? I'm there.
He's done it all, bro.
He had Brad and his mate staying in his house, bro, the day before. Just to make sure Brad was there.
There was a lot of sacrifices. But
bro, Brad and what was the guy's name? Bodge and all them lot. Phil.
He's had them all, fam.
So look, we had to sit down and discuss it.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel as though we've explained you're stepping back. But
one
this
thing I
ain't a
will say,
goodbye.
Danny, one thing I will say to the boys that did play with me or played for me in the tournaments, I thank you. Like, I know I can be a proper. My communication is awful.
Bad, bro.
I know how bad it is.
Yeah.
Terrible.
And that's just me saying thank you.
But that's what was so funny about this whole
90%
era.
of the problems.
And like, if it's just strictly football. Don't take it personal.
Yeah.
Because I know I've sometimes I can go so I won't even speak to a guy if I don't want to pick him.
Yeah.
And listen, I'm not a manager. I've always said that I don't want to be a manager.
Yeah.
I'm someone that leads on the pitch.
The truth is, you saved us, bro.
Yeah. Because
Like
I'm
you
probably the
came
worst
in,
manager could be.
You was
Instead of like,
smoking. You was completely smoking everything. Like, let's be honest. Let's tell the truth. It got to the point, yeah. Crook, who's a legend, Mitchell, the legend, yeah. What a legend, yeah. He was a Fives gaffer before you, and it got to the point you was unhappy, and you was like, boys, I just want to play for fun. It wasn't fun anymore.
Yeah.
He was about to go back to DUA.
yeah, I remember that phone call. Yeah.
I rang Oz. I said, get yourself to the office immediately. Yeah. We sat down with Mitchell, and I said, Oz, you're the new manager. We done the Fergie David Moyes thing. So you didn't even ask to be gaffer.
I didn't want to be manager.
He didn't want to be it. We said,
not
bro,
wanna be manager.
you're the golden boy.
Just gave
You're
you
the gaffer.
just gave you the
We're doing it in
suit
your, and that's why I said you've grown from a boy to a man, bro.
Yeah.
Genuinely. I've seen you. I've seen how you are on camera now. You're a lot more relaxed. You're a lot more able to, like the Santan Cup, you was in your element, bro. That's when you showed levels, because we're talking about Josh Koroma, professional footballer, Ryan Gondo, big characters, lefty, big characters, good footballers, Monts and all these guys, yeah, Haas, and you grabbed the ball by the horns.
Yeah.
Like, you wasn't intimidated by who they are or where they are in the football thing. You knew that this is your world. This Fives thing, this small side, that's your world.
Yeah.
And listen, man, in my opinion, and I think you're one of the best on the scene.
Yeah.
You know you got to get fit
Yeah.
and get back to your... Because you also got sacrificed as a player for us.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you was the leader in the gaffer, you find yourself playing at the back, etc. But you're actually an attacking player.
Yeah.
And your left foot is one of
That's
the
what I
best I've
prefer
seen.
playing more forward.
Do you know what I mean? So listen, before
Look
we...
at the goal he scored in the final, in the Santan, bro. Top corner.
Yeah.
When I remember.
Look at the goal that got him signed. I had
Yeah.
Declan Rice pulling me aside saying, you got to sign this guy.
Bro,
The episode
there
doesn't
was
come out.
there were-
Doc, forgive me.
people were actually saying,
Yeah.
I'll never forget, and I say it every time when I think about the first time you done that skill to Doc, yeah, you might as well play it, Geek.
Man of peace.
So then, when he done that skill, I remember you was editing back then because it was only you and Kris editing at the time.
That's the Mamacita thing.
Yeah, and you
I
said
didn't know I was going to say that
yeah,
word.
and then- and
I didn't
he-
know I was going to say it. I watched it. It just came out of nowhere.
That commentary made the goal even better though.
Mamacita.
Mamacita.
And then he said, bro, I've never wanted to put somebody else's goal against us
Yeah.
up on our...
Bro,
so
that's
a
a
goal
good
scored
point.
against us. That's what he
Yeah.
actually said to me. He said, bro, is that right? I said, bro, this is the maddest goal I've seen.
Yeah.
And you've
We
done it so
posted it.
fluently. We did. And it went off. And that's when everyone was like, you got to sign this guy.
Bro,
Oz,
that's a
Oz,
valid
Oz,
point,
Oz.
you know.
I didn't have Instagram at the time.
You had- bro,
opposition player
you
scoring
had-
a goal against us.
You had a flipping flair and a swag about you, innit? Like, I remember the first time we
And he
played
tried
them.
to celebrate in front of us in the corner. as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. But from what I remember the first time, I might be wrong, so I wasn't always there at the Fives. But
Yeah.
I remember the first time we smoked you lot.
Yeah.
But you scored that goal. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Some little flick.
The flick, yeah.
And I said, who's this guy?
Yeah.
I didn't know he was Albanian at the time. I just
Yeah.
thought he was just some white guy who's just like,
Cocky.
who the hell is this dude? Because we were smoking them, but he done some mad goal, and I was like, hey, this guy's got something about him. And then every time we used to play you lot, like, because them lot was all like, Oz, Oz, Oz. And I was like, who the f is this Oz guy, bro? And then every time you was just doing a madness. I said, who is this guy, bro?
That game where you
And he was
Dino
so
went back to back.
and he was so cocky because you are how you are now. But I know you now.
Yeah.
Which is why I think you're hilarious. But at the time, I was like, this guy, yeah, because you're so humble,
Yeah.
but you wouldn't say nothing, but you would score and then you do this.
something dumb.
You
yeah,
do that,
yeah.
and I'm like, this guy, bro. And then he lit up Doc,
Yeah.
and I said to Jude, I said, we gotta post it, bro.
Yeah.
And then that Declan Rice, remember at the Kent Cup, he's like, you gotta sign this guy,
Yeah,
Oz.
he said it. But don't forget, yeah, one of the best things about you as a player and a manager is you're so humble, but also people respect you because you actually show a different side to you. So you think about the amount of tournaments that we've been gone, it's been terrible in the group stages, and you've just gone, don't worry, boys, we're going to do this. And I think in my head, I'm like, this guy's flipping.
Yeah, all the time.
He's
Look at him
not
in the turbo
slept.
and he's lying on the floor.
Yeah,
He's like, we'll
yeah,
never let you, man.
yeah.
Bro. We'll never ever let you down.
And
We're
you're
getting
thinking,
smoked in the group,
bro,
you know.
you're looking at him and you're going, bro, this guy don't know what he's talking about. And then
Yeah.
he'll go, like, even in the Santan, do you remember? He's like, no, we're going to change this.
Yeah.
You're going to step in. You're going to do, you understand
Yeah.
the game, innit?
Yeah.
And I think you deserve your break. But I don't think it's, like you said, it's a different role. And I think the new gaffer has got a new energy. And I always believe when you've got an ambition and you're ambitious and you're thinking that I want to take this thing there, it gives you a new energy. And I feel like what's happened to you is in a position that you've been in, you're like, I've done what I was supposed to in my my era, in my part of this club's history.
It's time for the
this
club
next
to-
person. It's like, you know, when it happens when you're watching flipping Vikings, you got Ragnar, and you hear like King Harold, and they're like, no, I want to be the king of Denmark. Then you hear him Bjorn, I want to be the greatest. It's always got to be that next level. You've always
Because,
got to have
yeah,
that
he's
ambition
he's
because
achieved what
that's
he's-
what makes the club go to the next level. We can't sit still. Sadly, you're our friend, you're our brother, but we got to take. You took us to here. Let's not disrespect what you achieved and take the club in the fives into the next level.
Yeah.
Why? aren't we- Do you know what I mean?
And as he said, he's here to play. He's a player.
Yeah.
So you'll see him in the tournaments. Some of the other teams might have won a few battles, but we always won the war.
Facts, bro.
They celebrate too early.
What team ever finished SC Dons?
They celebrate too early.
We finished anyone we've gone to war with, we've come out better than. We've beaten them all more than they've beaten us. Like, and the
But
rivalry thing
don't
is.
forget what a come up is, though.
What's that?
Being on a come up is half the battle is, yeah. You have to remember, how many times have you heard Kris say it, and we're the apex of this?
Yeah.
Who's in the five scene? Take away Baller League. Who's bigger than SC Dons in the five scene? Tell me someone who owns the streets, who can go into any tournament and come in the top two, and is established in the game. Not only are we established in 11-a-side, we're established in the five scene as well. Small-sided games. There's nothing stopping us from going abroad. But we have to own where we are from as well. So when you're talking about rivals, we're always the top dog. Now what?
Yeah.
So when they see the opportunity to have a little bark and a little thing, and they get their little win, that is
but
their
also,
big day
also
out.
without getting too much into who we are in real life, bro.
Speak it, bro.
Bro, I'm not going to say
Speak it.
too much, man. Go and check
Speak
who we
it.
are in real life. You know what I'm saying? I said it. Yeah, so remember who we are in real life. We're men of character and all of that. So know yourself before you want to go to war with SC Dons, bro.
For sure.
Yeah, because we can be tried and tested in every single way. But that's what I'm saying. This badge means something because we don't quit. We don't pull out. We don't. You've seen the errors of us get smoked, bro. We've been smoked. Yeah, so people like us and what we represent has always been bigger than just a football team, innit?
Our failures are
one-
matched by our progress.
One
you
team I
understand?
wish I played at basically Heath. I'll say it because I think everyone that come they got sent back home, and I called them out last time I was saying and they didn't come. Was I don't know what they're called, Filthy or Stars or the team we always play in the final.
Yeah.
Ajax boys and Money's boys.
Yeah,
That's one team I wish I played them in a 40-minute game.
yeah.
Because
I don't
don't
think
get me
no one
wrong,
beats
I
us
think
in
we're
a
better than
40
them.
Yeah.
And listen, I think they're second in it. But
They're good, man.
that's one team I wish come down and I just played them for a 40-minute match.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
tournament.
Do you get what I
football's
mean, bro?
It
different.
Like-
would have been a good game. It
Yeah,
would've been a
like,
good
that's
game.
one team, and I
Good
feel
game.
like, listen, they're better at us at penalties, but
Yeah.
I think in the game,
I think
we're-
everyone bloody
Everyone's
is
better than us at
bro.
penalties.
We're
Bro,
the only
do you
team
know how
that
many
back on
teams in games
penalties,
who've lost
bro.
on penalties?
We've lost
People in tournaments play the Dons and they say, let's take them penalties because they cannot beat us,
yeah,
bro.
to be fair, that's on me though. I hold my hands up.
Bro, I've seen, I don't even want to say his name, but them man dribbling and drooling, bro, at the sight of when they see us go to penalties.
Yeah.
Because our actual averages of penalties.
No, because I told you, bro. This whole SC Dons with us man, which makes me so funny. I love it so much. We're not serious, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
We don't practice penalties. We just turn
I
up.
think if the 5 circuit watched us a night before a tournament, I think they'd go mad
Yeah,
at what
yeah.
we do on the night before.
Bro,
Like, I won't say too much because just
Yeah.
leave that because we don't want to talk about that.
But that's what you always said to us, yeah. Again, not to waste too much time. When you started saying, listen, we got to enter these nationals, we got to drive to a Birmingham, this place or that place, at Manchester to do these tournaments, you always said the best part about the
It is,
tournament
it is.
isn't the actual football.
It is,
It's
yeah.
the drives up there, it's the stopping, it's the staying overnight stuff.
Yeah, it's so sick.
And just enjoying that experience. Bro,
And
honestly,
we managed to do that and be successful.
so many times.
and win things. Do you know what I mean?
Bro, I
Anyway,
remember
like
that
rivalries, Oz, yeah.
Before-
Under your, you was about to say something.
I was gonna say before, make sure you man tell that story about the Manchester Heat.
Oh, man.
You have to. We'll do it later, but
Now we'll touch on it now while we're here. So the Manchester Heat,
Enough's enough, man.
obviously. So we won the Labrooks National, yeah.
yeah.
That was our second
When
national.
you man turned up, like
Yeah, I know. So the first national we lost on penalties again to
Yeah.
Stars or I don't know what they was called
Yeah.
at the time. I think it was Stars, innit?
it was Jamie. Yeah, it's
Jamie Leggett and them, like, yeah. Lost out on penalties. Cool. That was the first national we entered. Second national we entered. Third, we went to the Heats in Manchester. because of how we are, innit? The fives team is very like the fives team, sorry. And I've seen the fives scene. The fives scene, they take this damn serious. Yeah. Them lot are locked in. All the fives teams that play against us, they are locked in. This is what they do.
Yeah.
For us, it's just like, yeah, the man, we got a tournament, let's pull up in it. Do you know what I mean? And it's very blasé. Sometimes they even got the same shirts. Yeah. So like, because of that and because of feeling, we lost a couple finals on penalties. And I was like, listen, we need to fix up. So we had the Heat was in Manchester. So we've gone up to Manchester. We've done that with the Kings, obviously. So you, King Hass, I think Kris, the Kings boys went up. And then me and G and Kris went up. So yeah, so we met you lot up there. Did we go out this? We went there. Yeah, so cool. As I'm driving up, because I'm like to Oz, hey, lock in, bro. This is a 20-bag tournament or 10-bag tournament, whatever it was, yeah? Lock in for this, bruv. Like, we're in Manchester. I'm not coming all this way to on a joke thing, bro. I'm not on it, yeah? Keep losing to these nerds, bro. It's annoying me, yeah? So I'm like, bruv, just lock in, please. And then I can hear some giggling in the background. Some female's voice, innit? I'm like, these men are on one again, bro. And he's like, Donny, you know me, Donny, bro. Trust me, man. It's calm, bro. Yeah, like, I'm like, bro, put the phone down, yeah? I'm like, bro, this guy's on a joke thing, bro. So we pull up, we get there. And I think you, man, are all getting dressed to go out. And obviously me and him and Kris, we're coming for an early night. Yeah, I'm there on this like a 10:30, 11 p.m. I'm ready to get into bed, have a good sleep. And you, man, are stepping out. And I was like, nah, trust me, bro. It's going to be a light one, bro. Yeah. Bro, 4 or 5 a.m. I hear these man bowling in, bro.
Girls as well.
Kris downstairs on the sofa, pissed.
I think it was later than that.
Tings as well. That's what I'm going to say. And we have to be
yeah.
up next day at like 8:39. These men have pulled. So I looked at my phone, I'm seeing 5:30. I said, these men are taking a piss, bro. Like, so I woke up in the morning, got out early. Me and G got up early, went out to the shop, got some porridge and everything. So I had porridge for the man. So I know they wouldn't have breakfast or nothing, yeah. So I've come in, I said, man, them, woke everyone up. I said, you, man, eat porridge, innit? Yeah, get some porridge in you. They're like, oh, yeah, I don't need safe. Cass is eyes half closed. Toby's just like, yeah, bro, I don't need safe, bro. Oz trying to put on the face like he's had enough sleep. Bro, I had my porridge. I sat out in the garden, bro.
Man, what's the view? Man, what's the sunrise?
I didn't even sit with him.
It was a fence.
I didn't even sit with them. I went outside.
That's when we laugh. You just sat outside and watched the sunrise.
Sat outside, yeah, and I ate my porridge, yeah. And then I said to G, I'm not waiting for these man. So we went and saw Old Trafford and thingy. Yeah, we pulled up, them man sluggish, and I was like, bro, trust me. They only went and won it.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it.
They only went and won it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then obviously they went and won the main thing as well. Big up Kings, man, like Hass. Big up King Hass, bro. Big up Toby as well. Big up all of them, man. But yeah, big up Hass as well, especially King Hass, because he's been a big part of this thing, and it was tough for him because people like to take shots. Do you know what I mean? And try and mix us with all these other people. Like Kings ain't family, and that's the ends.
That might be one of the best partnerships I've ever seen.
It is the best, bro.
I think
I remember our thing, Kings, and when we see all these other teams linking up, they man are all from different places, bro. Kings and Dons are from Southeast London. We're all from the ends, bro. Yeah, so man that do their other link ups, they got a man playing from North and West, and because I'm hearing these man win tournaments, they win flights to go to Dubai and that, or wherever it is they go, and they just take the money instead.
Why though?
Why?
It's crazy.
Because I remember Leggett saying that they're not friends like that, innit? They just link up to play.
We take
Us, man, we're gone on holiday.
Yeah,
that's why I'm so pissed.
Yeah, that's the.
But yeah, that was a funny story. But listen, rivalry, Oz, because I know we need to wrap up your bit before we move on, because it's a long DONCAST. Biggest rivalry for you as the Dons, DUA. I think I agree. G? That DUA one was like SC Dons.
I felt like we was defending your honour as well at the time.
It was.
DUA felt like, because I know them so personally.
The history as well.
It actually felt like so hostile in that cage.
Because they were
And
fuming.
I can't even express how
I like the atmosphere.
They bought the man
Yeah,
there.
like-
bought
the young Jews.
even to that point where we bought 300 people to watch a
300
5-a-side
punters,
match.
bro. Imagine.
Yeah, to a fives game.
To a fives game.
Big up DUA, man. I'm so annoyed.
I didn't even need to think about that straight away.
Yeah, I agree, bro. I don't think that one there, like you said, it was hostile. Like it was. I didn't want to lose that game.
Yeah,
bro. Like,
I think in terms of footballing, like 5-a-side tournaments, in terms of like, I won't say DUA was quality. They just had that hunger.
Yeah,
they were hungry.
No,
That
I think
was genuine,
it's like a Formula One car. It's like we had the faster car, but they were just always
They
there.
was young and
You're
hungry.
driving, they're just always there. They're just always bickering like in the background.
Yeah.
But
And
I
it
think
worked for them. That was their thing.
That was their
still.
thing. But I
Yeah.
think in terms of like football, I'd probably say them man.
Yeah.
In terms of like Because it's always them in the final. It's always us. You could call that a rivalry because it's always us two in the final.
It's a weird one, that one, because
Like,
like
I don't think that is.
It's not a
no, do you know
rivalry.
what? I don't think it's a rivalry
yeah.
because I don't.
It's just
there's
that's
a respect
battle.
there, innit?
Yeah.
It's a weird one
Yeah.
because even to be fair, I'll give them their dues, bro. Like even the other day with that Turbo Cup final, I heard Smalls just before the last penalty, before they got the winner. I heard Smalls say to man, "Hey, be respectful if we win." Do you know what I mean? And it's kind of the same way.
There's always respect there.
It's a kind of
But
respect
that
thing
ain't
there.
rivalry to me.
It's not. I don't think it's a rivalry.
I mean, like, I mean, like a healthy rivalry.
I think it's a healthy thing because we
Yeah.
know like us and them are up there, innit? And I don't dislike them. They don't dislike us, and I like to dislike people.
Yeah.
I've always had this thing. That's why I don't like to do. I don't like to be too friendly, pally with people because I need that
Hunger.
for me to be at my best. I need to feel like it's SC Dons against everyone. You're not my friend. I don't know you. Yeah. With them, like because we like the fits, we kind of loan fits and stuff back and forth, and I've spoken to money differently. Like it's kind of there's a respect there, innit?
I just said that it's
Maybe
a
the
healthy
more-
rivalry.
It is a healthy rivalry.
Yeah, like
because
a-
I want to beat them.
like
They
a
say
good,
they want to beat us.
I think that the top two teams is like a healthy matchup where I like them. They're cool guys. They actually got a lot of
Remember they got
respect
Half
for
in
them.
goal as well. Half has played with us and stuff like so.
That's my boy.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like it's a weird one. I don't dislike them. I mean, maybe if we play them a lot more, you might build something. But I think that's a healthy rivalry. But
I
DUA
agree.
for me was a real sort of
There was a lot of tension in there.
yeah.
I've always said this to you. I've said it to anyone who knows me well enough. Anyone who plays against the Dons is my rival. Believe it or not. I don't care if you're the best team or the worst team. You're coming for SC Dons.
Yeah.
So I can never go onto a pitch thinking that this person's my friend. Even when Haf was in goal and we played in that... he knows me well enough to go, bro, gee, let's make a statement. Let's make a statement about where it is to go against each other, regardless of friendships or whatever. Now, if you ask me what a real rivalry to me is, it's when there's bad blood. Bad blood is what adds to the essence of an actual... You can feel the tension in the air. And I believe that once you beat the Dons and you have the courage to go and say that you're going to... Or the stupidity, whichever one you want to call it, yeah, we're the best. You best know how long we've been in the game. We've got longevity.
We don't stop.
You know, when I say we got battle scars, we've got them. We've got the battle scars to prove that we're war ready at all times.
We've lost on big stages, bro. We're built for this, and that's why I always say, George. I always say, don't go to war with the Dons, bro. If you're not built for it, don't do it. We'll outlast everyone. We live this, bro. That's my job. What's your job? SC Dons. That's what we do, bro. So it's like we live this, bro. So go to war with us is great because this is what we do. We build rivalries, we build culture, and that's our thing.
Can you keep up?
But can you keep up?
Yeah.
But listen, Oz, absolute legend, bro. Thank you so much for what you've done for this club and how you led us. You're gonna be still here as a player, which is sick. I'm looking forward to just seeing you get back to cooking. Yeah, but it's a new era now.
Yeah.
It's a new era of management for the club, and we're gonna move forward with that. They say love, no matter how far it wanders, always finds its way home. Guided not by maps, but by memory, truth, and the silent pull of the heart. How can we seat a king on the throne of a kingdom he won't die for? Tudo o que fazemos é por amor ao escudo. Everything we do is for the love of the badge. All of a sudden it feels real Portuguese in here. Introducing the new SC Dons manager. The heartbroken one. Don Pires. The heartbroken one. Don Pires, man.
Yes, people.
Tudo bem?
Tudo, mano. E você?
Eu tô bem, como sempre. Listen, what's going on, bro?
We're here, man. We're here. This is big news, man.
It is big news, bro. Has it got out? Has there been whispers?
Yeah, I'll be real. There has been whispers. You know what it's like. The scene is very cutthroat. They find out news like that. So
The question is, bro, first of all, how are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good.
How's your day been?
Yeah, man. It's been blessed. It's been blessed.
Oz, does he get the nod of approval?
100%.
G?
Listen, he's the heartbroken one. You was the chosen one. All you can do, Dom, is take us to the next step, can it? It's exciting times, man. I think you've probably been the one who's had the most criticism being so honest. I think from day one, you've always said your affinity to the club has been really, really close to everything you believe in and what you love about football and what you love about people. And I think the more people get to see this new journey and this new side of you, you're gonna grow into a man. Although you're one already, you're gonna grow into a real leader for us. And I think the tenacity is something that everyone always speaks about. So he's giving you the nod. He's giving you a nod. I'm saying, bro, go and take us to that next level. That next level, man. Next level, you know.
For me, it feels very similar in a way to when Oz came in terms of the age, young, hungry, etc., etc. But both of you were people that actually had like loved the Dons. Obviously, you grew to love the Dons, Oz. But you was a supporter of the Dons, like when you listen to my music and stuff. Obviously, our one might be a bit different. We're from the similar kind of area. But it feels a bit similar to like when Oz first came in. I think it works exactly with what we're doing at the moment. For example, the Blood Eagle shirt at the moment was a what's the correct word? Was a tribute to Oz, the colours of Albania. But also what it represents is not just the colours of Albania. It represents the England away shirt, which is red. It also represents the red of Portugal, the multicultural SC Dons, you know what I mean? So it feels right. We took the media shoot, didn't we, the other day, Geek? And it was Don Pires. And this was before we knew that this was going to happen. But it feels right. It feels exciting. But for us, I think, I mean, you've been playing fives for a long time. Fives is your thing, right? 5, 6s is your thing.
100%.
Like, as someone that was a supporter of the Dons and has now obviously come across, did you ever envision this being a role for you?
Nah, from the start, I was just a fan. We're talking over 5 years ago. Remember when I was DMing you as well?
Yeah,
remember? Yeah. Nah, listen, I've been a fan of SC Dons for a long time now. And to now be in this position where I can manage the fives, it's inspirational for me. You know, I followed you, George's story for a long time now. And SC Dons in general. And, you know, just to be in the position I am now, Geek's doing a madness. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
That was nuts. Like that.
We was watching that one. I wish that was on the
You know,
Snapchat.
Geek's been doing the pranks for
You know what's mad? I was doing this thing as well.
Yeah. You pushed that right up in there, bro.
Yeah.
I'm glad that Dom stopped him.
Warning. Technical difficulties.
Sorry, where was you?
Nah,
bro?
listen,
Sorry,
quick formation change.
Yeah.
Just to make sure we can keep possession of the ball. But yeah, Dom, obviously, look, we're going to get directly into it. New SC Dons Fives manager. We spoke about it. Oz came in the office, as we explained in the first part of the podcast, on a thing of, look, he can't fully commit anymore. Wants to play, but he needs to have a break. And he just feels as though his role as manager, he's done his thing. Do you know what I mean? So we spoke as a three about, all right, well, look, cool. The Fives needs to continue. Like, we got a game next week. Do you know what I mean? Like, we have to continue. Who can lead us? Who can take us further? Obviously, a few names came up because we started looking at the scene thinking that if we want the Fives to be as big as we all have envisioned for it, we need someone that's enthusiastic about five-a-side football, small-sided games. It can't be someone who, people like ourselves, who the priority usually is the 11s. So Fives can often get put on the back burner. Someone like Oz runs a business. Winter time is not the best time to do certain things. We need someone that's enthusiastic about fives, that wants to be at every tournament, wants to do this, but at the same time, someone that will understand the DNA of the club. Because a funny fact, we tried it when we bought Jamie Leggett in. Let's not pretend, guys. We had Leggett in a Don shirt for a bit, and he's a cool guy. That guy is extremely on fives, bro. I can't fault him. It just didn't match with what we was doing. It didn't feel right. Do you know what I mean? And that's no disrespect to Leggett. It's just for us at the time, we was a lot more blasé and just we had our own way of doing things. So I say his name because we needed someone who's on that kind of level of enthusiasm. So we had a few thinking about who we could bring in, and then we said, bro, that person needs to understand the DNA of SC Dons. They need to have an affection to the club, the same way Oz does, the same way I do, the same way he does. It's hard to find that as the club expands and grows. It's like almost the last of a dying breed. And you're someone that your name came up and instantly was like, that's the one. That's the one. Now it's a thing of, will he accept it? Because it is a high pressured role, bro. Like, you already know anyway now since you've taken it. We're on the phone often. See how we're on the phone all the time was now it's with you. People look at the gaffer. You're responsible for kit. You're responsible for ringing players, getting people in. It's no longer just turning up to play. Do you understand? So it's a high pressure job that you've accepted. Why have you accepted it?
I think the easy answer is I love the Dons, innit? Love this club. Been a big fan for a long time. Before the Beatties, the rubbish and all that. I was always been a Don from the start. You know this because I've been DMing you for how many years now?
Yeah, for years, bro.
Before we become brothers.
Yeah.
Been DMing you as a fan. But when I got the job offer, it was a bit like, whoa. I didn't expect my brother Oz to, to step down. But look, like you said, bro, we got to move on. We got a game next week. I respect his decision. I think he's been amazing. The job he's done is he's reached the top. He's been saying he struggles to find hunger now. So I understand it. But with me coming in, I'm trying to just install that hunger again. Not just in the team, in you guys as well, as the board. I look at you guys as the board, and I have to impress you. I'm coming for everything, man. I don't know which camera I got to look at, but I'm coming for everything. And I'm not doing it on my own. I've got the board to back me, and this guy, when he comes back, he's going to win everything with me.
What's your goals for this Fives team, Dom? Like, listen, we play Bexley Heath every single week. Cool. So that's something we've always believed that, before you go and conquer everywhere, we believe we're conquistadors at the Dons, which means we've got this inner urge to just conquer. But you have to be kings of where you're from. So that's why we never downplay Bexley Heath. So for example, you have football every week on a Wednesday. Q Wednesday, by the way, innit?
Yeah,
Wicked Wednesdays are back.
Wicked Wednesdays have to happen.
Wicked Wednesdays is back. If you want to come and play the Dons consistently, Goals Bexley Heath, Wednesday, Premier Division. Come see us. Yeah? Monday League completed by this guy. We can't continue Monday if Oz has completed Monday.
Damn right disrespectful.
Got done, man. He disrespected that Monday League. So we're moving over now to the Wednesday League. Yes, currently the standard isn't as high as the Mondays. No. But we're inviting people. Come and join Goals Bexley Heath on the Wednesday. Come see us in a 40-minute game of football. This ain't no 10-minute. This ain't no we're going penalties. This is shot for 40 minutes of football. So come see us. So yeah, obviously, without waffling too much, you've got the Goals Bexley Heath. That's standard. But what's your goals for this Fives team?
I mean, just to touch on Bexley Heath. Bexley Heath is home. It's Gaza. When you know what Gaza is, Gaza's home.
Yeah.
So I think we build off that. I think as a minimum for us, Bexley Heath is a must. I use it as quote unquote like the training ground for me. It's for me and Arj. Well, didn't want to say it too early, but
we'll get into that.
But me and my team to build something for the tournaments. Because I'll be real, no disrespect to Oz. He won the national. He won everything that could be won. But you see me, I want to win everything. I want to enter every tournament. I want to go for everything. So I use Bexley Heath as a little training ground where I want to win the league every time, back to back, undefeated every time, trying to break all the records that he done. But at the same time, I want to build for the tournaments. This is not just in this country. I'm trying to go abroad. Trying to catch flights. we have to catch flights.
Let's not say too much on that one.
Nah, we won't. You know
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm hearing there's a little something in the locker.
A little OVO thing, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we ain't gonna speak too much on that.
No, not yet.
But so basically, yeah. So obviously, with the tenure, Oz's tenure, we got to a point where we only used to come out in the summer. But what you're saying now is any tournament we're involved.
100%.
So hit us up. Tournament people that are running tournaments, hit up the Dons. Invite us to your tournaments. We're coming for everything. You've also signed for the 11s, by the way. So how are we managing that? Are you serious about the 11s?
100%, man. I'm committed. Spoke to Antonio. He obviously knows my role at the Fives. We're in very good communication with him. He understands that my role is important for the club. But at the same time, I understand that he needs me as well.
Yeah.
So we've got that communication on lock. I won't miss the 5s. I won't miss anything to do with the 11s. I'm still going to be there every week. So nothing changes with that.
Are you keeping any of the players that played under Oz? We don't have to go into every single one.
Some things are going to change.
Some
things are going to change. I made a few signings already. I think we're week 2 into the Bexley Heath on Wednesdays, which will be coming out. I made a few signings already because you know.
What's your management team?
Arjun, AJ.
That one
What
there.
a player. What a
Good
guy.
player, man.
fam.
What a leader.
See? E.
That one made me fix my hat
Yeah, man.
because Arj is also a good person, and that's what I think
Quality
is
guy.
that's what I think is important. And we spoke about Arj a long time ago. Oz,
That's one guy I hate playing against.
yeah, like, and Oz said it. To be fair to
Oh,
Oz,
for
like
sure,
he said this about a year ago, about a year ago, innit? Maybe more.
Yeah.
He was
That
like,
was like
"Look,"
last year, December, right? Yeah, right.
because it's true, bro. When we won, like, I agree with you, Oz. I hear it. Like, I think when we won that nationals, I think that was the beginning of you checking out on the whole, like, the going to all these tournaments and all of that. And that's when you kind of said, listen, we got to speak to Arj. So I feel as though, I'm saying that to say this, I feel as though, like, from winning that nationals, we was ready to start
Looking.
getting a bit more serious. But touching on Arj, Dom, number one, that's probably upset a few people. Number two, that's a real statement of intent.
You know.
Because that's a man who, again, I think what's the most important thing for me, and I'm not being cringy, these are conversations we actually have, like, before you came in, Dom, like, when people come into the Dons, their character as a person. And Arj is a good person. He's got a good heart. He's a man of faith. He's serious about what he does. First game at Goals Bexley Heath on the Wednesday, he was playing against a team, no disrespect to them, not very high standard, but he pulled out the board.
What a board.
And he was like, oh, Donny, he might think it's cringy. I said, bro, I don't think it's cringy.
No
I don't
way,
think
bro.
it's cringy. I think it's dead serious. And we're dead serious. So Arj coming in is massive. I know Zeus is involved now as well.
Yeah, man. Big up my boy Zeus.
Yeah,
man.
and obviously there's a few more that will be coming in that people will meet over the coming weeks. Just to touch base for people that are locked into the Fives content. The Fives content won't start coming back again till August, just because we've got so much fixture pile up of the pre-season, but it will be a whole new look team. But yeah, so Arj just come in. Like, do you think you can emulate what Oz has built?
Good question, man. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I want to do better because that's just my standards. I'm not here to just, overcrowd. Yeah, no, respect that. That's my boy.
But it's
the
like,
plan-
listen, before you, we had Scotty.
Yeah.
Scotty done something that we've vowed to never speak on to get the black card.
You don't need to do that.
And I'm not going to speak on it. Done something. Done something, yeah. Big up Scotty.
Do you know
Like,
He might
sometimes
have
a man
kissed
got to
his way
do
to
what
the
a man
truth,
got to
bro.
do. Huh?
It might have been a kiss from a rose, bro.
Mitchell then took on the role, and that was an enjoyable era. He won a few titles.
He was relentless.
And
at
what
that.
I respected about Mitchell, it was his way or no way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. He's doing it his way.
Stubborn.
Yeah, stubborn, bro. Like, I remember one time was chasing the game and he subbed you us at half time. I don't know if you remember, because we zoomed in on you when Mitchell goes, "You're coming off." And at the time when he went, "You're a baller," and he didn't say it
missed
to
that
Ginge.
Yeah, he missed that ginge.
Mitchell was a controversial manager, and then Oz came in and just done a madness. So it's like, I think everything's been a progression. I think now he's built a platform for you to now be the serious man and say, cool, you're going to go for absolutely everything. Do you know what I mean?
This journey we're gonna embark on with Arj, with Zeus, with Oz. We're gonna win everything.
I'm hearing talks about the Donny Blinder.
Ah, bro, big up Fitz, man. What a player.
The support,
He signed the dotted line,
the Dons.
Dons
love the blinder.
He signed the dotted line, man, and that's permanent. That's no other club. SC Dons only. That's what I'm trying to do, man.
Because this is where it was, yeah. This is where this whole thing happened, because we obviously, one thing I'll speak for Oz, Oz didn't like the mix-up thing, yeah. Didn't like it. I've told you this before, Dom. Like
100%, bro.
and that's why we had problems in the past with you, because it's like we don't like the whole playing for other teams. However, the problem we had as a five-a-side team was we're not entering tournaments.
Yeah.
So how can we really tell a man, don't go and play for someone else if we're not entering these tournaments?
Especially when he wants to stay active.
Do you understand? That was our problem. But because we just didn't have it in us to go to tournament after tournament, because remember, we're doing fives anyway, we're doing 11s, we're doing running a football club. Oz is doing his thing. Like, if we just didn't have the capacity, it was funny.
I just remember the meeting with SD.
Oh, gosh. Come on, bro.
Come on, Dom. You've
Hey,
not
Dom.
been good.
You haven't been good.
I can't believe that, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, Gullens.
You're my brother.
Gullens.
Hey, you're my brother.
Oh,
Yeah.
listen.
But like,
That
make
Gullens
the
one
right
was mad,
decision,
bro.
man.
yeah, hey, we've made a right decision, man. Yeah, but like, yeah. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, so the blinder, for example, you're saying he's in full time then.
He's in full time.
When you say we're looking to enter every tournament, what does that mean?
It means the tournaments that, you know, you boys missed, respectfully. And, you know, I hold my hands up. I did go play for other teams.
You shouldn't have done it, dog.
Nah. Listen, man, I was hungry.
No, I respect it.
Nah.
I'll be honest.
We've got to talk about
Big
it.
up SD, by the way.
SD, man.
Big up SD, because people probably asking where SD still on the board. SD still on the board, bro.
Where is SD?
SD's on the board,
Oh,
bro.
he disappeared, bro.
SD's on the board. You see SD, like,
He
you
has
see him when you
holidays.
don't.
He has
You
his
see him when you
holidays.
don't. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, you don't ask a man like SD where you been, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When SD's there, he's there.
Yeah.
But that's
So
what
SD's on
he
the
was-
board, bro.
Remember, yeah, when Oz was going through this transition, we realised, Ozzy's kind of management skills weren't the greatest in terms of communication. So he recognised that and he was like, right, SD's the man. And SD actually said, invest in the future.
Yeah.
Which is why, like, the Riskies came through, the
Mo.
Star Boys, the Mo's, all these kind of
Hey,
young
big up
talents.
SD, bro.
Hey, honestly,
SD, bro.
He really did.
Zeeks.
Even Zeeks,
Zeeks.
is,
Listen.
people don't realise
That
the way
was
he-
all SD.
Jack Church.
Yeah, he invest in the future. That was his
He
thing.
said invest in the future,
He
bro.
said invest in risky. Risky's an SD
Bro.
product.
And he didn't show what he is doing now. Like Risky was one of them ones. Like I think
It
people
took time with Risky,
Yeah,
bro.
adjusting to where it is to be. Even Triple F, people forget how long he's been playing for us. Years. So like, and he for me, I've always said this to you. Even when he lets in a crap goal and that, he's the most consistent player at the fives for me.
100%.
And I've had to listen. I get criticised every time I don't play. Like he don't play and I play. Like
We'll talk about that, though.
We'll talk about that at some point. But where we are now, and we're talking about you as the manager. I almost feel like it's probably the best kind of come up you could have had, which has been you've been going through the thorn bushes, you've been getting stabbed, you've been getting shot at. There's been everyone always has something negative to say about Don Pires. Everyone. They always even the fact that you're not even. I don't even think he's as controversial as me or you. He's probably you're a nice guy. Apart from the fact you slap balls in bottom bins, this whatever. Like you're always scoring the big goals, but they go for you. They always have something to say about Don Pires. Always. But do you know what winners do? Water off a duck's back. Come on then, keep shooting at me. Go on, what's this? What's that? Straightforward. Now look at your journey. The SE Don's gaffer. That's not a joke.
Tournament on the 27th.
Yeah, man, we're locked in.
International tournament coming up.
We won't talk about that one.
You know what I'm saying? There's Santan Cup next year, which obviously Oz has secured us. Big tournament. So we're coming for every tournament, man. That's basically what you're saying.
Nah, yeah, obviously we're off a bit there, but with tournaments, you know, like you said, yourself and George might not be there, Kris might not be there, but that doesn't stop me
Yeah, exactly.
and taking my team. Do you know what I mean? I understand obviously the 11's a priority. I've got other stuff going on, but I don't need the camera to get me success.
Yeah.
My success is what I bring home to HQ.
Mentality.
So 100%. So for me, if the man them can't be there, don't worry. I'll bring the shirts. I'll carry the sword. We go to war. That's my mentality.
Top 5 teams on the 5 scene currently.
In order.
I don't worry about order. I'm gonna ask the same to you, Oz and UG.
SC Dons. Filthy Stars. Stars League. SS.
5 might be too much.
Maybe 3.
Is 5 too much?
I say just do
Go on
top.
then, go 5. Go on.
Do 5.
So SC Dons, Filthy Stars. Who you say? SS.
SL7.
It's SL7, yeah.
Yeah.
Who is that? That's Slough. Is that Scorpions? Are the same team?
Nah,
Slough Scorpions.
so you got Scorpions
Yeah.
and you got SL7. Both
Cool.
from Slough.
Yeah. Cool. My bad.
No.
What's the one who wears blue?
That's what I'm saying.
The ones we beat in the
So
semi-final.
that was SL7.
SL7, yeah.
The one.
Don't
the
they
one-
normally have them kind of twin?
What the
looking
team we
guys?
beat on penalties?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got tired of them beating us on penalties, so we beat them on penalties one time, innit?
That was a controversial one still.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It
Why?
was.
Why was it controversial?
Because he shot.
Do you know what?
Before the
Bro,
whistle.
I don't understand why people are saying this.
Yeah.
Do you remember they stopped every single one of us?
No,
yeah?
100%. It
They
happened to
said-
us in the
They
group
made
stage.
it as clear as day, yeah. They
Yeah.
stopped us. They said at the start of the tournament,
But-
there are no retakes, no matter what.
What I will
They
say,
said
though-
that to everyone.
What I will say is if we done a madness that they done after,
That was embarrassing.
No, don't.
We would
don't-
be shut
don't-
down, bro.
We've been in
we
scenarios.
would be shut down.
Listen, all I'm
Is
saying.
it that deep, bro? For £30,
Do you know what it is? You're right. Because
Huh?
if he was to get in something like
What,
that,
so-
we would get shut down. 100%.
bro.
We
Why are you
can-
behaving like
I
that?
think it's just embarrassing.
Of course it was. That was dumb, bro.
But you're forgetting, yeah.
I get it. That's what I'm saying. I get it. I spoke to him. I said, bro, I get it. Like I understand why. I would
You
be
can't
pissed.
say you get that,
Yeah.
George, I would be pissed.
bro. We've
But
lost
I'm
things.
not.
We've
Listen,
lost
this is my
things
thing.
like
This is
that,
my
bro.
thing. Yeah. Cool. Let's touch on it just real quick.
Go on.
King Haas got sin binned. I was
Unfairly.
fuming about that. Yeah, unfairly. I don't know if you watched the episode back. Yeah, I don't even think it was a sin bin, bro. If you watch it, my man was smart.
Go on,
the striker was smart because he grabbed his shirt
and he held
him. Yeah, they've sin binned him in a semi-final, and then cool, we're already annoyed about it, even though we've been hardly done throughout the tournament as well. So we already feel pissed, and then we go to penalties. He's our best penalty taker. We can put it out there. Everybody knows this. SC Dons are not good at penalties. Yeah, King Haas is probably our best penalty taker, right?
Correct.
So we're now playing against a team that's beaten us numerous times on penalties, and we've lost our best penalty taker. We're fuming, bro.
Already done.
Like, what are you talking about? He didn't get sent off. He got sin bin. How can he not take a penalty? I didn't see them man begging him to not be sin bin. I didn't see none of that.
But look at our
let
reaction.
Me finish. Exactly, that's my point. Let me finish. What was our reaction? Pissed? You man, let's go. Let's just do it.
We had to stick it out and slug it out. And get
so now
to
when them man got the penalty retake, which the referee said so clearly, guys, yeah, I've left it in the episode. Wait for the whistle. He said it, bro.
But even at the
Of course, listen, I'm just an honest man. I would be pissed if I'm them, yeah? However, it's your own fault because the referee said wait for the whistle. He didn't take the whistle. Do you really want G, who everyone chats about every single time he plays, to then go, no, ref, let them take it? No way. Get them out. They're gone, bro.
Rules are rules, bro.
Rules are rules. I'm not going to beg for you, man, to stay in. I had this guy putting on his Instagram, them man ain't from South London. I had to check him. What are you talking about, bro?
You know what, G
What do you want us to do? Go over to the referee and say, oh, let them take it again, please, sir.
No, G said at the
Bro,
start.
allow it, bro.
We're talking.
But then for them to behave the way they behaved after, I think that's
it's
poor,
it's
bro.
embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
Because you might as well punch them up then. What's the point in creating a massive scene? Yeah? You might as well punch man up.
Security people that couldn't do anything.
And then everyone, I don't know about this 5 stuff, bro. I don't like the way people move. Like, even to Turbo. Everyone's all chatting rubbish about Turbo, bro. The guy's putting on a tournament for people. He's trying his best. Do you know what I mean?
To make it, yeah.
He's trying his best, bro. Like, he's doing what he can to put on a tournament for people, and he's gonna make a few mistakes, bro.
For sure.
Why is everyone gunning him in his tournament, bro?
You know it is though, because he's doing so well.
Why do people get like this? But why are people like that? How many times have we been harshly done, bro?
But that's why I'm saying to you, how can you say you get it? Because listen,
because we're human. When you got sent off against that team, that pure performers, that was not a red card, and it cost us our only defeat of the season.
And
we was fuming. What did we do?
And we lost the league.
I know we did, but we didn't go mad.
And that's my point.
We was pissed and we voiced it, but that was it.
Bro, the simple thing is, because I had people on the sideline. What did we do? As soon as it happened, like I say, we're seasoned at this stuff as well. It's dark arts. I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I saw him do what he done, the first thing I thought is ruthless.
Yeah, it was your first reaction.
That's the first thing.
His first reaction was they're out.
I knew instantly the guy hasn't followed the rules. They didn't stop the referee and say, referee, that's a harsh booking when Haas got taken out.
Yeah.
When they took out our play, he took you out straight away at the start. Somebody, I think it was you, Risky got taken out twice. You got taken out. And I was like...
The guy jumped in front of you when they scored.
Exactly.
Don't forget this.
Yeah,
but when my man slapped it, good finish. My man ran in front of you,
But do you understand? But that's what I'm saying to you. That's part of the game. But don't try and complain
about it. That's
what you hear me.
Yeah, we don't
We said
complain.
the same thing about you don't complain. Like at the end of the day, once they make these decisions, it's one or two things. It's right or wrong, but they've made that decision. We can't change it. The funny thing is that they're all gunning for Turbo. When
Why?
Turbo is the one who made
Why
sure
do they hate him
at
so
the
much?
start, don't do it.
I think for the last couple of tournaments,
Yeah, I saw the
There's
Zeus
drama.
penalty. The Zeus penalty was a bit mad.
Yeah, the Zeus penalty was mad.
Yeah.
I think the easy option is to go, right, let me go at Turbo.
Yeah.
Because, everyone, when obviously Ahmed made the penalty, scored the penalty, decision got overturned, they was like, oh, where's Turbo? Where's Turbo? Where's Turbo? It's the easy answer. It's the easy option. Where's Turbo? Where's the organizer so we can flip the rule? But the rule is, the referee said it a few times. If you, before the whistle,
No
there's
retakes.
No retakes.
I even saw a game before it.
And listen, look, they're good people, man. They're my people. I'm good with the scene. Unlike you, man, I'm good with the whole scene.
No,
man.
bro, listen, we ain't got...
It's the truth, though, innit? It's the truth.
Yeah, and I like that. I don't think you should change that.
No,
bro.
I would never change it.
We ain't got a problem with the scene.
Nah.
We're just SC Dons and SC Dons only.
100%,
Yeah, and that's no disrespect
100%.
to our... In fact, that's actually respect to our opponents because we want to keep that rivalry. We're respecting them enough to know that I can't get too friendly with them.
Yeah, 100%.
But it's good for you to be like that. I don't want you to feel like you can't talk to people or nothing. Me and him are old school, and it just works for us. It's just an art of war, bro. Like, that's all it is. Like, we purposely don't get too close to people. I don't want them to be too familiar with us because it kills I hate it when people...
It's too nice. Yeah, you don't want to be too nice.
It takes the sting out of it. It takes the sting out of it.
100%.
Yeah?
Don't get it
So
twisted.
I need the hostility because we thrive on that. Do you know what I mean? It adds to what we do. All it is the art of war. So it's not a disrespectful thing. We come from I know what real war is, bro. Like, we've come from situations where I've got beef with you. Like, when I see you, we're onto each other. Like, we've got scars to prove it, bro. So this is just football. So what we do, I'm not a footballer. I've never been a footballer. I just take my life experiences and think, how can I use what I have in the football world? Call it the art of intimidation or the art of just like making people feel uncomfortable. It works and gives us an advantage.
Mental warfare.
It's just mental warfare. No one really knows G well enough on the 5 scene to come up to him, and they just think he's a lunatic. Yeah, but that's G. But you should used to see when me and him used to play against each other at cage football. I'm kicking his ankle. It's pure mind games because that's just us, and it works for us. It's not a disrespect to the point. So I haven't got a problem with nobody on the scene. There's no one on the scene that I have an issue with. I don't know him like that. It's cool. And to be honest, they're usually it's love anyway.
Yeah, it's always love.
I never feel no weird energy with nobody. Like, I don't take it. I don't feel away when people want to see SC Dons lose. I get it, man. Like, we're a big name, innit? So it's all cool. I got no issue with nobody. I just think when we come to tournaments, we're there to win, man.
100%.
I can't do the half thing. Like, I'm there to beat you.
I always say, I think, like, obviously you've got your friends, but there's no friends on football. I'll be real. Especially in, your non-league, like George, you'd know. You might play against your friends outside of football, but when that whistle goes, there's no friends in football. So for me, these other teams, yes, they're good friends of mine, or I might know them, but we're not friends when it comes to ball. Like, you enter a tournament for Dubai or for £3,000 like BR Ballers, you want to win. You didn't get but another man's going on holiday. Nah, no way. Another man's taking £3,000. No way. You don't want that. So there's always respect there, but it's always war.
We were supposed to do the 11s versus the 5s at 5s.
Yeah.
Are you prepared to, like, are we prepared to keep?
Is that top 5? Sorry.
Oh yeah, you're right. You
I
know,
want to say
top
something.
5.
Sorry, nah. So it was top 5, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
SC Dons.
SC Dons.
Filthy.
I put Filthy Stars. Big up
and
Oz.
and SL7, you said, yeah.
SL7, I put them in there. I think B2 will have to go in there. Trying to think of a 5th. Probably in recent times, maybe a Scorpions, because I think the Scorpions have come out now. But apart from that, on top of my head, I can't really think of anyone. But SC Dons at the top always, man. I don't care what you've won or whatever, but go on.
I'd probably say the Dons, Filthy. I'll probably put Kings 3rd.
Forgot about them.
You know what's so mad, yeah? I actually don't, the 5 scene, don't think I'm atting you guys when I say this. I think they're good players, but I don't rate any of them.
Salud.
I swear.
Don't worry, guys. You're going to see us.
No, like,
you're still going to see us.
Oz, salud.
But when I say this, don't think Oz is cocky. I don't rate any of them. Like, what we do before a tournament, and they probably do it, I don't know if they do it, it's mental.
Yeah,
like, it's actually mad.
You've never bumped into them on a dance.
We've never bumped into none of
Like,
them.
Or in a
out.
club, a bar,
I
or
can't
a
even
restaurant,
express
so-
what we do,
Yeah,
and
it's
we
bad.
still go and violate.
It's bad.
We don't take it serious. And the only time I've taken it serious, well, I've not done nothing, I've just turned up to play, was the Ladbrokes National.
Yeah.
And we smoked. We didn't play DOMs at the time, but we smoked every single team.
But my question to you is, what if you took it serious?
Bro, that's my,
That's my only
I
question.
don't.
for
Do you know what it is? Yeah. When I say this as well, I don't want to come across like a negative guy, but I don't really rate any of them. I don't think they're that good. No, Oz, for real. Like, I don't think they're that good.
I hear it, bro.
I think they're good players. There's some good players in there, but they're nothing special. And that's just my opinion. I'll put B2R in there 4, and then 5. Anyone could go in there. I don't think no one's like that. SL7, they're all right. They're nothing. I know they're your boys, but they're nothing special as well. Do you know what I mean?
G, top 5.
I think you're just saying the same names, ain't you?
Yeah.
It's all, and I think
The
that's
same
where
people, really, innit?
it really comes down to that. It's like everyone's got their strengths and weaknesses. What I think is, who's got the most exciting play that I've seen when I've played against these lots. I think what we done when we had the combination of us and it was Kings together is the most frightening football I've seen.
No one's played football like that.
I've not seen football like that where
You don't
the
see it.
goalkeeper is actually not used in any build-up play. It's back to front football. It's exciting football. It's individual brilliance, and I saw a different side because remember KO5 came in and he was all about chess. That was his style of play. It's don't give them the ball if you don't need to. We will play for the goalkeeper. We'll do this. We'll set it. Goalkeeper rolls it. So I was like, this is actually tactical
Chess,
football.
innit?
It really is. It's almost like professional football when you hear patterns of play. And then you made the call of bringing the combination of Kings and SE Dons. And then what I saw with SE Dons Kings, I was like, I have never seen such fast-paced football at fives and so dominant. Games could end up being 9-1 or it could end up being a 9-6, but you're going home going, that's the best football I've ever seen. And then
that continued, you know, because
I was just
Kings
about to
came
say,
in,
it
but
took
then
another level.
when Kings obviously kind of split and carried on doing their own thing, because obviously we were two different clubs. With Brad Risky, Fitz came in as well. You was there, Dom, Oz. Bro, the football was
But
mad.
this is what I was going to say. There was an evolution to it.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. I think backing on what Oz is saying in terms of he doesn't rate people, because I have to agree that none of these teams on the five scene, not one, I've watched and think, you man are bopping it.
Cold, yeah.
I don't think none of them are cold.
Yeah.
When I watch the Dons, and I'm not being biased, bro, man have come up to me and said, you man bop, because when we play, it's dangerous football. We take risks.
Whoosh, bro.
Yeah, it's street football. Whereas everyone else is tactical. Like if I'm playing against a team run by Jamie Leggett, I know it's going to be boring, but they're going to be
Could go
like
penalties.
well organised. If it goes to
keep their
penalties, they'll
shape.
be good at it.
Yeah.
Like, and if they go 1-0 up, they'll be hard to break down. If we play against a KO5 team, it's the same. KO5 individually does amazing stuff.
they have
But
experience
his team,
and
I know that
understanding.
his team will be boring and hard to break down. And like again, if they go ahead,
Trouble.
it's hard
That
to
10
break.
minutes is gone.
10 minutes is mad.
100%.
40 minutes, no problem. Yeah. Who else is there? Filthy Stars. People like Smalls, dangerous. Yeah. But again, I don't watch them and like, this is exciting.
They always have one or two talents though that make you
Of course,
go
because
like,
they all do.
Yeah.
It's the same
there's
five
good players,
teams.
innit?
The same five teams have got really good individual players. Like, and that's what. And I just think SC Dons was the most free-flowing, most frightening team.
do you know what we also had? We had the combination of 11s players who could play fives,
Yeah.
which is very rare. So most people, like for example, you go on a five scene, you only see players that only play fives.
Yeah.
Whereas we had the likes of the Riskies, the Brads, yourself, me, and all these other players who were actually Montel, who were actually playing semi-pro. Haas,
yeah.
Toby Coker.
They can play 11s and
Brad.
fives. Same way, vice versa. And that's not always possible, which is why like the five scene has almost been slept on, and why the likes of what's going on in that ball league. You're seeing how many people have gone from 11s to now fives and sixes, because they know like it's a different ballpark. But the excitement's back in the small-sided scene as well. And you've been in the game a long time. So that top five thing is, everyone's pretty much on an even playing field, but I just feel like I walk into every tournament going, we can take on anyone, and we play so good. We are that good. Like, even when we had our blip and whatever in these tournaments, you always think, bro, don't worry, we're going to smoke you. We've played against professionals. What? We didn't play against all these people at these other cups.
That team we played in the Booyah Ballers, though, they were
Tough.
a team. Like that's a
They
team
was
that
good.
That had the talent.
But Aussie.
This is what I'm saying, bro.
there you go.
This is what I
There
mean
you
when I
go.
this is what
That's
I mean by
the
when I
semi-pro
rate.
Let me tell you something.
Semi-final
Let me tell you
one.
something.
They were good, bro.
I'll say something mad.
We didn't
That's the
tactically
best team
get it
we've
right
played.
though.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That's the
bro?
best team
That's
we've
when
played.
Nah, but
No.
do you know what it is?
They were the best team we've
I
played.
agree with
Who's
George.
better than them?
They weren't, bro.
No, but
they
Donny,
weren't a
Donny.
fives team.
I know they weren't,
Wait,
but
And
hold on.
we
They
G,
played,
they
and
play
we
five,
made a
bro.
mistake.
Hold on,
We
hold
made
on.
a
They play
mistake.
fives. They're boy told me they play
Aussie.
fives.
You don't remember when we
played them now,
okay?
we don't beat them.
Yes,
Come on,
we
bro.
do.
No. What I'm trying to say is, you man.
Aussie, you got more than 8 hours sleep.
They
You don't beat them.
they had a couple Brads in that team.
No, but what
Nah,
I'm trying to
bro.
say is,
No,
boys,
bro.
watch.
We
I'm not
didn't
arguing
even
that.
bring Brad out.
No, but
you
I'm saying, yeah, comparing them to the other fives teams.
That's an exciting team.
Okay.
That's an exciting team.
Go on.
Their man reminded us the closest to us because
Fine.
they took risks.
Fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
but then what did we do wrong? And that's what I said
Yeah,
to
we
you.
has to follow his
Remember, I remember what I said to you. I said
Nah,
to
it's not
you,
even
these
that.
men don't play fives in that way to our level. And I say this, we are amongst the elite of five-a-side and small-sided games, yeah, because we actually tactically understand it, right? the execution of our plan in that game was wrong. And I said it to you the second we went 1-1. What was the first thing I said? I said, these men don't have the IQ to match us. But what we done was, we actually went, we'll go back and forth with these men. And I understand that. But to get to that next round, sometimes you have to accept some teams have got strengths in certain areas and others you could... Bro, when we went at them, we scored straight away. But then we didn't get control of the tempo again.
No, I think we missed
and we
chances,
lost
though.
our... Yeah, of course. And that's also been our downfall.
But-
You look at the Turbo and all these other games, sometimes we ain't put people to the sword in those finals. But 9 out of 10, that's why it's gone to penalties. So it's tough. But that team was sick. I'll be honest,
Just on that,
individually,
though,
they
in
were
that
very
BL
good.
BL Ballers tournament, it was the only team in a small-sided circuit
That went
to reach
through.
that went through to semi-final.
Yeah.
So the other teams that was in there,
All got knocked out.
they all got knocked out, and the teams that were remaining,
We lost in the semi-final to the team that won it.
What I meant by that, by the way, I only said that because when they went up, they were wasting time. They were playing like a 5-a-side team. So they had the 11-a-side.
They play every week. Them
and they one of their boys told me they actually played this fives. They actually take it serious.
Yeah.
I was mistaken. I thought they were just 11-a-side players, but they actually played.
They
fives.
were sharp.
and I saw that.
But a few of them were
But
like
I think
pros,
we
weren't they?
I think we would have
Ex-pros,
beaten them on.
something like that.
Pros,
We would have
yeah.
beaten them, but at the same time, like, we got caught in it. Like we were tired. If you think about it, that team that started played every knockout team. We didn't change it, and I think we had tired legs in there. And yeah, that's what.
it's a new era, you know. Thank you to Oz for his services, but it's time to move on. I need Oz to go away, have a break. You know what I mean? Be himself, come back a new man. The old Oz, this one. That's the Oz I need. Do you know what I mean? And then from there we win everything. I think, you know, be patient with me, give me time, but I will bring silverware.
Sorry.
I will bring silverware to this club, 100%. And it starts the 27th. So we lock in and we go for everything, bro. 100%.
King of Bexley. Any closing words?
To be honest with you, what I would say is, like, it's been a good time. Like, obviously for us three, we've had our moments. You know what I mean? We've had our years. Like, so it is a bit sad that I'm not going to be involved in that, but I will be there if needed, innit? Do you know what we spoke about? But I think Dom is perfect. Like, Dom is also a great person outside of football, and he's also a good character. To be honest with you, when I was thinking about stepping down, that's the first person that come to my head because he's so passionate and he loves playing football, and I think he's a perfect man to take on. And honestly, I think the sky's the limit. Do you know what I mean? He's gonna take it to levels that I can't. Like, I'm actually looking forward to it. To even just come, I want to go to Albania. I'll take a rest, and I'll come back and I'll start playing. Like when I played last week, it felt good. Like when it comes out, like, so I'm looking forward to that. And all I can just say to the viewers is just be ready for exciting football. I hope we're not going to change that. We're not going to go to that.
Yeah, trust me, bro.
Bro, trust me. Hey, trust me.
Said he's going Southgate on us.
Yeah.
Getting results, but no one's happy at home.
Get the 1-0 wins and go on, man. Oh, I love it, no.
Oh, gave it
But
up
no,
to
man, I think it's
Dom
exciting
Warnock.
times.
Nah, on
But I
camera,
mean,
fam.
Tom Warnock, that's crazy.
But Don Warnock, you know. But yeah, listen, man. I want to send a massive shout out to Titan Podcast Studios for supplying the studio. It's a really good place. They got the cameras all set up on the screen. So if you want to do podcasts, this is in South London, Bromley. I wouldn't recommend anywhere like this, to be honest. It's amazing setup. And what I mean by the screens is it's on this. I can see what's going on here. It's recorded, and we just chop it up. So big thank you to Titan Podcast Studios. Do get in touch with them or us, and we can lead you towards them. If you want to sponsor the DONCAST, get in touch. info@sedons.com. We're going to be doing it every month to keep you updated with everything that's going on with the Dons and more. You can see what Big G's wearing right now. It's the Blood Eagle. It's a tribute to Oz, King of Bexley. It's a tribute to Don Pires. And it's a tribute to the English away kit, everything that the Dons represents. Before I sign out, again, I'd like to thank all the VIDs, very important Dons. You can get your season tickets now. Follow us on the non-league journey. Don Perez is playing in that as well. G's skippering us out in there. We're in the FA Vars this year, so history.
Huge.
It's on Ozzy's doorstep, so we should be seeing Oz in a row. Big up Kingy as well, Ozzy's nephew. Big part of the club now. He's with us every week. And that's what we're doing, guys. We're building a family. But to sum it up, Dom said it. Coming for it all.
All right, guys.